it's not you, then who?
Why are you doing this?
This is not about God.
If it's not now, then when?
Hey,
Justin,
Jeff.
good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Congratulations on Last Days. It's one of my favorite films of the year. It is just beautiful and inspiring and tragic. It's just every gambit of emotion, and just wanted to say I loved it.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Now get this. You ready for this? Now I knew his story, but I didn't know the details like you went into. My dad was one of the founders of Oral Roberts University.
Oh, wow.
So if you go to
Wow.
the campus, we have a building there called Howard Auditorium.
Whoa.
Yeah, so my brother was on the Board of Regents. His kids went there. I'm the only black sheep in the family. I didn't go to ORU. I went to UNLV and I went to film school, believe it or not.
Running Rebels.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I was the very first film class. So when I saw ORU in the beginning of this film, I was like, wow, what that just come full circle.
Oh, man. Oh, man. How was the film
Well,
program?
it was fantastic. Now it's hundreds of students. When I went, it was 15, 20 people. So it was just,
Wow.
it was, I used Bolexes and 16 millimeter film. Now it's all digital. So I was
Oh, the
all,
hand crank. I remember
right?
that.
Oh my gosh. And the flatbeds, the Steenbeck, I was all, and the Moviola. It was
Yep.
old fashioned making.
Oh,
So
I
I
love
loved
it.
it.
I love it.
Well, this movie's incredible. 26-year-old missionary. He goes to North Sentinel Island. But this is much more than that. It's a story of a young man's life and his journey. Tell me about casting Sky because he is just phenomenal in this.
Yeah, I think one of the perks of doing an indie movie is that, you just do it the right way. There is no, a lot of times I think in Hollywood, things get kind of offer only this and that, and there's a lot of kind of politics. But I felt like in this movie, it was very early on. That was our mantra: is that like let's earn this, let's earn everything, let's earn every frame of our film. And I think part of trying to find our John was doing a worldwide casting call. And Sky just came in, and I loved his energy and just the fact that he was so open. And he just cleared every hurdle, and we workshopped it. So by the time we casted him, I felt like I already had a relationship with him, as a filmmaker.
Well, shooting on location, it had to be challenging. The cinematography was amazing. Did you travel the world to shoot this movie?
Yeah, I think when I first thought, hey, let's go do an indie movie, I thought it'd be a small, tiny crew and we just go and shoot. But the more I developed the project, the more I saw that John's writing, he was obviously, as a storyteller, very influenced by Hollywood films and adventure novels. So I felt like our movie had to feel a certain way. And to do that, I had to basically lean into my 23 years as a filmmaker and called all these amazing people that has worked with me from around the world to come and help me bring this to life. So, this film, even though it's a tiny little indie movie, we shot it in 5 countries in 38 days. And just meeting up with everyone from my past experience, and they all came in, and it was just that's one of the kind of things I'm most grateful for. Not even just the film, but the fact that to make the film, it required all these people from my travels.
Well, this was inspired by the Outside magazine article, but of course, there's an artistic license in telling his story. Did you feel a responsibility to get his story right, though?
I felt like this movie is not about getting the facts because, we're working off of John's writing and he is the storyteller. I'm talking to Alex Perry who, had a window into John through his dad, Patrick. And so, to me, this is not about finding the facts. This is about trying to connect with John's humanity. He had a very different worldview than me. But at the same time, I remember when the story broke, I just had such a quick, rushed judgment and dismissal that I didn't feel good, and I wanted to kind of go on this journey and to see if there's certain things about John that I can connect with. And I think ultimately that decision of saying, let's make this film and let's not judge, because I think there's something about films today where it's almost like pressure, like for filmmakers feeling the pressure to have go, hey, here's my worldview. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make a film where you get dropped in and you get to meet John, who, is coming from a loving family, a loving Christian community. And what is his journey? Who he's going to meet? He's going to meet people with very different worldviews. And you know, we're lucky enough because it's indie movie. We screened at Sundance, and when the Q&A was incredible because you could see that people have very different reactions to this movie. But by talking it through, they were able to kind of find a common bridge to agree on.
Well, Justin, you did a 180 from all your Fast and Furious films, and I can't tell you how much I enjoyed this. And don't forget, first one to heaven wins.
Means a lot. Thank you so much.
You bet. Take care.